Shit, damn. So blow up the glow up is ISIS. You was at home, do not try this. If you know me, then my touch is the Midas. Crew full of crooks, so we rollin' with power. You want it, I got it. Straight out of pocket, I am the captain, no capping. Break out the cells that I'm trapped in. You was on us, all I laugh at. You couldn't even imagine. Dreaming lucid, making the money, the motive and movement. We going stupid. Draw my weapon before Cupid. Falling in love, we don't do this.
Okay, so I like to start my day off with a quick core workout, activate my core, because I need my core. You usually need your core for just about any exercise. You know, you need to activate it. So I'll start with some core workouts. That's just jackknives right there. It's usually good for maximum core activation. It's one of my favorite for just, you know, quick core activation to start on my day. So I start with that. I do about 12 to 15 reps of that, and then I go from there. So next one I'm gonna do is gonna be scissor kicks. So right here. So I usually like to start my days off with a compound exercise, and for arms day, I like to start with my biceps. And I'm gonna show you guys what I usually do. I do 5x5 I do something with the barbell, because if you wanna build strength or size in any part of your body, you wanna focus on compound exercises. So let's get started. So I did 15 reps there, just to kind of get me going, get my biceps activated. Because you don't want to just go ahead and start with 45s, you know, that could hurt you or cause long-term damage. So you want to kind of get a quick warm-up set. So we're going to start adding some weights and going from there. We're down the first set right there, second set. So we're taking 1 minute breaks, by the way, between sets after the first two, and we start to take a minute break, because the first one was kind of a warm-up set, so you don't really need that much time, maybe 10 seconds, 15 seconds, but it's up to you. I usually would just go right after. So remember, the goal is not about completing the set. The goal is making sure you're completing the reps right, not half-assing it. So you want to push for proper sets or proper reps. So that was 4. So one more set. Since I didn't get the 5 reps on that, we're gonna stay at that weight. That's just one of the ways I usually do it until I beat a level. I don't go up to the next level. Basically like play a video game. So until this one's beat, I can't go. So my last set will be here. And next time I come in here, my goal is to beat this. So we're done with the one compound we're supposed to do for the day. Now we get to have a little bit more fun training the rest of our arms, because we're going crazy today, y'all. For our next exercise, it's gonna be one that most of you guys already know, but a little different because I modified it like a little bit. So it's basically skull crushers, except this time we're doing it with the easy bar curl on this bench, or whatever you would call this equipment. Right now we're just gonna warm up, get those triceps activated with an empty bar basically. So let's get this part started, y'all. With this, you want to make sure that your shoulder blades are on there so it's more comfortable. Just make sure you have the shoulder blades on this part of the equipment. So that's our first set there. Now we're gonna do the second one. Like I said, I don't usually take a break between the first and second, so I just load it up and go. one. So now we take 45 to 1 minute break. I'll probably take 45 seconds, but you could take a 1 minute break. So these ones, you want to aim for 8 to 10 reps if you can. I usually go 8 reps for more strength, but I also go higher. So always remember, it's not about completing the set. It's more about getting the right form and getting those exercises in properly. So we just finished our first exercise for the triceps, so we're gonna do some shoulder work. Gotta get those shoulders going, but we're gonna superset the shoulder with some bicep workout. We're gonna be doing some hammer curls, and we're gonna mix it with some side lateral raises for the shoulders. So we're gonna be doing 3 sets of this. The first, there's no warm-up sets anymore, so we're just going ham now. That's it for the rest of the night. So let me show you what I do. So you get 8 sets of those in, the hammer curls, and you get 10 sets of these, 5 each arm. That's your first set right there. Okay, so when I do supersets like this, I usually like to go up by about 10 pounds or 5 pounds with the dumbbells, and I like to stay at the same weight with the shoulder one, because it's more of a burnout, addition to crush the entire set. So let's get back to it. That's 2 down. One more, y'all. Well, looks like I got defeated by the weight, but I got 4 in, so. We're gonna attack the triceps again. Show it some more love since we just gave the biceps and the shoulders some love. So let's go. We're gonna do another superset right now, but this time we're gonna crush the triceps with the shoulders again. The shoulders is acting like will be acting like a support, for arms, for the rest of the body parts we're gonna be working today. I'm not saying you don't have to train it individually, but today it's more of a focus on the bicep and the tricep. So I usually superset the shoulders in when I do stuff like that, because you never want to forget that. You never want to forget your shoulders. They're very important. So let me show you guys what I'm talking about. So we're gonna be doing some dumbbell kickbacks mixed in with some overhead, more like some lateral. It's still lateral raises, honestly. It's just now we're doing it front lateral raises. So we're gonna be pushing the weight forward. We're lifting it forward, but we're gonna be doing both with dumbbells. So it's almost like a hybrid workout, except we're separating the 2 moves and not putting them together. So let me show you guys what I'm talking about. So the same thing goes. You want to do about 8 reps with this, because 6 to 8 reps is usually optimal when you're building size, but you don't want to go low on weights. But for what we're doing, this is good enough. set 1. We're gonna move on to set 2 now, but we're not gonna start this right away because it's not like the first 2 that were supersets. These ones are basically, that were compounds. These are supersets, so we need to take a little bit of a break to catch our breath. Who's ready for some more bicep destruction? Yeah, we about to do some more. About to get at this. Okay. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna train each arm separately. So we've done a compound, we've done a superset, and now we're gonna do just an individual workout for each arm. We wanna do almost like a concentration kind of curl, but we're not doing concentration curls. We're doing seated bicep curls, single arm. So one-handed. So let me set up. For seated bicep curls, what I like to do is I do about 4 to 6 reps per arm. I usually aim for 4, but that's because I go higher because, like I said, to train for strength, you have to go higher. You have to increase that weight. You have to train harder with less reps. But when you do supersets, like the last reps, you added about 10 each. 10 for my triceps and 10 for my shoulders. Then you do more so you can get your blood going. So let's do this. Rep 2, or set 2. Final set. I don't know if you guys are, but I'm ready. Let's do this. Basically, right now we're gonna isolate the triceps just like we did the biceps. But we're gonna do single arm rope pull downs, basically just to isolate and get that tricep separation, you know, between the long head and the short head. Basically get that toning out there, you know? So what I usually would do is about 8 each arm. So I like to, you know, milk this one. So let's do this. Okay, it's one complete set right there. So we'll take our usual 45 to a minute break and we'll get right back at her. Alright, there we go. So that's basically the second set with the ropes. So we got one more. Just one more, y'all. Okay, we're gonna end our day with one of my, this is like crazy for me, you know, because it's been a while I did this. This is one of my favorite burnouts for my arm. I usually do this on arms day, but I don't really train arms day as much anymore, or at least I didn't for a while because, well, I had to, you know, attack the rest of my body. There's a lot more to the body than just the arms. When you start lifting, if you haven't already started lifting, you'll realize that there's a lot more to train too. So I'm gonna show you guys one of my favorite burnouts. This is how you end your night, like a beast. So let's go. You wanna do this with a dumbbell. So I'm gonna go over there, grab a dumbbell, and we'll get this party started. So this is basically a 4-move superset. Attacks your shoulders, your biceps, and basically your triceps, even your traps. So it's an all-around arm movement. So you want to go 10, 10, 10, 10. It's one set. Take a 25-second break maximum. I usually would try to take less if I can. Like I said, it's a burnout, so you want to push yourself to the max with this. So that's why I've got a 60-pound weight right here. 60-pound barbell. I said dumbbell before, but I meant barbell. So let's do this, y'all. That's it for me. If y'all can do more than one set, go ahead and knock yourselves out. But I've had a great workout today. I feel good. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you smash that sub button because we're going crazy for the rest of the year. I just started this, not the fitness thing, but making these videos, you know, and I'm gonna be coming out with a lot of bangers, all kinds of crazy stuff, you know, home workouts, just varieties, you know. If there's something you guys want to see, let me know in the comment section. It's Midas, and I'm out. But before I'm out, I want you guys to go check out my Instagram page at tmm.midas and show some love and follow up. I have a lot more content going on there. I'm just trying to get this started now. And if you made it to the end of this video, thank you. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Midas out.